Hey everybody, wherever and whenever you're watching from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today, finally back in EU4. Yeah. So we're back in EU4. We're gonna try and do the Cusco slash Inca campaign that I wanted to do a long time ago. But we encountered a lot of setbacks before we we encountered a lot of setbacks back then. So we're only going back to it just today. But yeah. So then most of it was really because of the DLC, the Winds of Change DLC, because that changes a lot of stuff for the Inca. And that also changes a lot of stuff for the alternative options I would have had. So it was either like Cusco, Aztec, or one of the Mayan nations. I did end up trying to do kind of the same thing except with the Iroquois, but because I'm silly and I did not read that the reform mechanics are different from the way the reform mechanics work for these guys, that one was a failure. And you know what happened next? We ended up playing Endless Space 2 instead. But I've given enough time for the DLC to sell. They've released a few patches as well on top of that, and so things should be stable now. And so we're back. We're back here, and we're going to once again play Cusco and pretty much do this same game plan where we unify the region, form Inca, invade Europe to get the Sunset invasion mission done. Although the missions now are very different. And that's what gives us our high American technology. So once we swap our tech group, we're going to go the other direction and invade China. And then from there, it's just going to be like trying to conquer as many other areas as possible. Now, initially, the plan was to conquer China and claim the Mandate of Heaven. However, the DLC gave the Incans, the Mayans, and the Aztecs their own tier 1 government form. And so there's like no reason for me to take the mandate anymore. Even though I can, because we're the pagan religion, I don't want the Celestial Empire overriding the tier 1 government that we get from the unique tier 1 government that we get from these three. So we're not going to do the tributary everybody until 1821 thing anymore. Basically, the plan has changed into just play the mission tree, really. Which is, when I compare it to the other campaigns I've done in EU4, this is definitely a bit more straightforward. Of course, I'm still going to do kind of my own game plan when it comes to ideas. We're not going to be very optimal with them. We're just gonna go for idea groups that I want to take. As usual, trying to maximize specific modifiers. And in the case of Inca, I think it's gonna be Tolerance of the True Faith because of their unique government form. But I'll explain a bit more about it when we actually get into the game. So let me just double check if I need to do something else real quick before we get this started. I was kind of in a hurry because good news. I finally moved back into my room. My room was being renovated, so I had to like move out, and I've just finished essentially just bringing all of my setup back into my room. So I'm in my room again, finally. Bad news, I haven't bought my new equipment yet, so I don't have a mic arm just yet. So still dealing with the way my filters are set up for my microphone. Hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. At the very least, people haven't really complained about it, so take that as a good sign. Anyway, let's just jump in. And we're not gonna go Iron Man mode as usual, because once again, I do not like having Lucky Nations enabled at all. I just had it disabled, so there's no reason for me to go Iron Man at all. Did I just... Okay, hold on. That just enabled that? Really? Hold on. I think that enabled that when I clicked on the exclamation point. Yeah. Okay, put that back to none. And let's begin. Okay, so the opening here is going to be very similar to the way I did the Inca run previously, which is basically try to conquer everybody around me before anyone gets to Miltech 2, because I'm not going to spend monarch power to tech up at all. I'm gonna bank my monarch power until we reform our religion and jump our technology to catch up with the Europeans. So that's when I'll spend my monarch power. Before then, we're gonna spend my monarch power on developing provinces, particularly the gold mines. We're also gonna start off with Diplo Focus here. Actually, so here's the new mission tree, by the way. We're not generic missions anymore. We have an option here, I believe it's this one, yeah. So we get a different reward from this mission depending on what our focus is. I tested it initially with siege ability, but I think even without the siege ability, we'll be able to finish our conquest fast enough, I think, that it might be better for me to go admin focus instead for the core creation cost. So that's what we're gonna put in on our first one right away. And then I'll set the rivals once we start declaring war. You don't have to worry about that just yet. So I need to set up here. I'll disable this because I don't want to increase my stab costs, and also this one, I think, yeah, we're gonna disable that one. This one, we're gonna disable that one as well. Set our missionaries over here. And then I don't think we have to, yeah, South American Spearman is fine. Not gonna worry about that. And then estates. So first one I'm going to put in is gonna be Monopoly Wool. And then this one quickly gets filled up because we're gonna get a bunch of other privileges down the line. So I think we'll just stick with that for now. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with that for now, because this is gonna jump later when we get the additional privileges we can put in. Or the nobles. I don't wanna... Actually, no, they changed the mission, right? So back then in the old mission tree, in the region mission tree, I don't want to give increased levies right at the beginning because there's a mission that requires us to be at a certain percentage of our max manpower. Giving increased levies too early is going to mean that that mission gets delayed. However, with the new missions, I don't think this one cares too much about my manpower. So we're not really delaying ourselves by giving increased levies this time around. Yeah, this one only cares about my actual army. Yeah, this one cares about my force limit. Okay. I don't think any of the other missions either really care about it. Yeah. Okay. So this time around, I can actually give this early. So this was like a thing from the previous run I did before the DLC came out, which was delaying giving this to the nobles. But this time we can actually give that early, so we get additional manpower, and then supremacy of the crown. And we want the one that gives us the general. Okay. This one is diet. This one's the land maintenance. This last one I think should be the general, right? Yep, it's the one. I want to give that. And then for our merchant guilds, I want to give the where is it? Bookkeeping. And then high altitude adaptation. This is a unique one to Incas. Which basically we spend more to develop non-hills, mountains, or highlands, but it makes developing mountains, highlands, and hills much cheaper. Which, I mean, if you look at our nation in terms of terrain, there's literally nothing here but mountains. So that's going to be much cheaper to develop that one up. Then I think I also want to give something else. I think it was city expansion privileges, because I think there's a mission down the line that removes the absolutism cost on this one. Although I guess it's not completely necessary right now. So I think we'll just leave that for now. And if you look at their equilibrium, so 54, 62, 48. Ooh, I need to give something else to the merchant guilds so that their loyalty goes back high. I guess we can get the prestige actually. If not the prestige, I guess I can just give this early. Yeah, we can just give city expansion privileges early. That puts us at 53.6 with 50.8 and then 62.8, 54.8. Okay. And then now we seize land. Then grant generalship. That gives us our free general. And nice, our free general is also 2 siege. So Pachacuti, which is our ruler, is automatically a general, and he has godlike stats. This is scripted, so having 2 of them be 2 siege is great. It's gonna make sieging much easier. Is there anything else I need to set up? I don't think I need to. Yeah, we can't really afford advisors yet. And I kind of don't want to enter deficit because one of our missions later is going to be very expensive. But we basically get the option to colonize these sort of Siberian frontier style without a colonist. But it costs us 50 ducats every time. So I kind of don't want to enter a deficit just so we can sustain that. We don't really have any scripted advisors anyway. So I don't have to worry about taking these right now. Actually, I'm thinking if I do my conquest fast enough, I think I'll be able to support advisors anyway. I don't think we'll enter debt. At least I hope. We're gonna have to like do it very quickly, and I have to like develop the gold mines early. Also, we don't need this. Do we? Yeah, no, we don't. I'm just gonna delete the fort right away. It's gonna give us a bit of income to start with, and then bingo inflation reduction, trade efficiency, and then reinforce speed. I think is the way to go here. So we need the inflation reduction because we're gonna have a lot of gold mines, and we want to make sure that we don't have to spend admin too often for that. So I'm gonna set the rivals once I declare war. Hopefully I don't forget. And then before we unpause, I'm going to pull up the free company right here. And we're not going to ally or royal marry anyone because, again, the goal pretty much in the early game is to conquer everybody before anyone gets to mill tech 2, including ourselves. I'm not even going to spend mill power on tech 2. So that's going to be the plan. I'm going to unpause and then we're going to wait until the free company is up. And that should do our mission over here. We get Chakuti the Ground Shaker. And that also gives us our initial claims. And so this is much faster than the Inca run before the DLC because I had to manually get my claims over in Kola while I got the claims from the mission only gives us up to here. So I had to fabricate claims for everything else. But with this new mission tree, we get claims pretty much everywhere on this region. So things are going to be even faster than the run before. So I'm going to put Pachacuti on the free company, I think. So we'll put this guy over here. Oops. Wrong general. You over here. And then this guy over here. There we go. And then... did anyone else rival us? I guess we can rival Wanka back. We're gonna be the first one we attack, I guess. Then we can go up to speed 4 now. Did anyone else rival us? No? Okay, who did they ally? No one yet? Okay, good. So as soon as December, I believe... gosh, they got an ally. Well, that's fine. Who did they ally? Why? No, why are you disconnected? Okay, that's gonna force us to take... it's gonna force us to take them as a vassal. Although they're the only ones... hold on, they're the only ones who have a... actually no, Chimo. But them and Chimo are the only ones who have level 3 forts, apart from us, although I deleted mine. So I guess if we can get them out of the way quickly, we'll just vassalize them. We'll use their level 3 fort as a distraction for our future wars. That does mean our conquest is kind of delayed because I have to annex them. I have to annex them diplomatically, which sucks because that's slow. But we're gonna declare war as soon as... oh, they got Cola as well? Okay. They got Cola as well. If they get Cola as well, we're gonna only fight... yeah, we're gonna declare on Cola instead. Okay. So, we're gonna be able to declare war December 11. But before we declare war, I'm going to set the rival now. And then declare war over here. We're not going to co-belligerate at Wanka, but we are going to take their land. I think in terms of war score, 10, 8, 12. Chiquiabo. So declare for that one. And then... problem is their army is like not in position over there. Normally I'd be able to like stack wipe them right away. Build a spy network over here just so we can get the siege done much quicker. And then as soon as the next month ticks, we're gonna put a spy network over in Kola as well. Nice. We should be able to stack wipe them, I hope. No. Okay. That's unfortunate. I wanted to stack wipe them there, but I guess we didn't have enough morale in the free company. Then we want these to sync up. So it's 26, nice. They're gonna come in at the same time. Before they meet though, I need to make sure we consolidate that so we have the regiments at full strength. Then let's have this guy catch up. Oh, we're not gonna get stack wipes here, I think. Which is unfortunate. How many troops do they have now? Well, that's fine. Just have to go the normal way. Also, I think I should have sent, yeah, I should have sent the free company over to the fort since both of them are retreating. I'm gonna wipe that 1k stack. This guy is gonna go over here. Give him 2k? Really? Should be able to stack wipe that still. Yep, there we go. Then we'll leave 1k, then we'll go over to Ayaviri. Okay. Ah, there we go. Nice. We got this event, so we're going to fire this guy. Fire this guy, fire this guy. And then we get the monarch power, and then we rehire them again. Easy. It's an easy chunk of monarch power right there. Bad time to have rebels, man. Hey, I'm gonna have to fight the rebels for them? Great. That sucks. We're gonna take this. Okay, that's unfortunate that the rebels just spawned there. I think I have to go over there real quick because they might attack my troops. That does mean my free company is kind of solo, which is not ideal. Because they might group up, is the thing. Okay, here's the plan. If the rebels try to go for the fort over here, I'm just gonna back off and scorch earth this so I can get out. I think it's more important that I'm safe. I'm protecting the free company over here. So I'll just gather everybody on Ayaviri so we can jump on Puno real quick. I have to pay attention to this side and see if and when the rebels move in. Okay, there we go. Scorch earth and get out. We can't get out. No. Are you kidding me? We can't get out. Okay, I'm gonna lose 1k. That sucks. Where were we? We were over force limit anyway, I guess. That sucks though. It also means we had to give up the siege. Not that there was any manpower, we've already burned anyway. That sucks. That is unfortunate. But that's fine. They can siege this fort for us now, and we'll be able to take that from them later. Okay. How much manpower did they siege though? Not that much yet. I think I'll go around over the Jiaojia, take it, and then I think by that time they would have burned some, or like a decent size of manpower over on this fort, and then we will take over the siege. That does mean we're gonna end up having to fight their rebels for them. Means that's on my manpower, which sucks, but what can you do? Okay, nice. They're not gonna be able to take anything because we have control of everything else. Hopefully no rebels spawn on top of these and unsiege it. And then we're going to move this guy ahead of time. Okay. And then the free company is going to reinforce. And then now we send our troops back over to deter anyone from trying to retake this. %. Hopefully we can get that. Actually, how much on deficit are we? 1.46. Ooh. 57. Hopefully we get a decent chunk here. Okay. And now we take Wanka. Take both of this and all of your money. And then we take this mission right here. So that's going to give us our core creation cost. So take that first before we start coring provinces. So there we go. 32. I guess I could also just reduce this. Yeah. 1619. Reduce it by like 1. It's fine. Also, we're gonna just do this. Maybe I should have done this before I took the land. We're gonna spend like 4 extra admin. And then as soon as our diplomat is back, we're going to immediately take this, all of it, and all your money. And now we pour and take this mission. And we're going to take the authority here. And we also now have oh right, I forgot. This one requires me to actually develop. I completely forgot. Okay, I need to do that. Which one is it? Cusco. Abancay. Yeah. Okay. Abancay, I need to develop this. I completely forgot. I should have done that literally at the start of the game. Oops. And there we go. And now we should have this option right here. So as long as we have 50 ducats, we can keep colonizing these provinces. And for our next target, see, if I didn't lose that 1k regiment, I would have gotten this mission done. That sucks. That sucks. That actually delays me. Ish. Yeah, delays me slightly. Goddamn. How much is the... Are we supposed to get the... Yeah, we got... Supposed to get the Chanka auxiliaries. I guess not yet. Maybe we need to have the month tick. Now we look at the diplomatic situation and see who's our next target. But as you can see, we don't have to worry about trying to fabricate claims anymore because the mission tree just gives us everything, which is great. So Baka has no allies, Charka has no allies, Alchaki has no allies, Ichma allied with Huila, Shimu and Ichma. Okay. So I think we want to target Lima first. Yeah, I want to target Lima first so that we can get the Huila as well. We're going to double whammy them. Also, I forgot. I need to do this while I am not losing money. We need to get this started. So the way it works is kind of the same way with the Philippines, where you have to attack the natives and then we do this, and then now we have the frontier being done. It doesn't actually even matter if like the manpower, or doesn't even matter if we wipe out the natives or not, as long as the province is already colonized. It's gonna keep going. Right, the rebels. We have to deal with the rebels. I think, yeah, we've got these two. At least they're just 3k and 2k, so we don't have to worry about it too much. We'll just position the free company over here, and then we'll have the main force deal with this. Assuming... are they gonna come back? I don't want to have to, like, come back here later during the war, so... I think I want to get rid of them right now, if possible. Yeah, just get rid of them right now. And then there's another group of rebels. I don't know where they could be, but we'll think about that later. For now, we want to do this. So we don't want to co-belligerent Huila because we're gonna end up having to fight Chingo as well. So I want to focus on just Ichma and Huila, take them, and then go back down here while these guys don't have an alliance. No, this guy has an alliance with Chalke. That's unfortunate. They allied each other. Okay. Before we declare this war, I'm going to rival Huila. And then now we declare this. We should be able to stack wipe this. I hope. These guys are... oh, they're big. That's not good. I think we're gonna have like a full fight here. We're disadvantaged, although we have better generals. Oh, nice! We got the stack wipe on them. Very good. Okay, and I was worried for a moment there, but now that we got the stack wipe, we can cut these guys off and then potentially stack wipe them as well. Hopefully. No, that's not looking like a stack wipe, but we now have free reign here, so we're just going to actually, how do we do this? We'll have the free company hang out over here. Then we'll have the army drop, go over here, drop a regiment, and then go to the next province while they're retreating to God knows where. Okay, let's drop one. Drop another one. Oh, it dropped the damage. Okay. There we go. Now we go over here. And then there's the Wankan separatists. Let's move over here to help out the siege on that fort until the Free Company recovers enough manpower. And let's send this guy over here. I think, yeah, they have enough manpower now, so let's move over here. I think I want these guys over here just to catch the Wankan separatists. So they'd have to go through the mountain and the river crossing, and then we can eliminate the rebels quickly. I ran out of money. That's what I was worried about. That's why I kind of didn't want to do the advisors, but it's giving us a lot of monarch power anyway. We're gonna pay off that loan by taking the this one, the immersion skill, and we'll pay that off. There we go. And I think we should be able to beat this very easily. Can I reach this guy yet? Yes, I can. So I want to transfer trade power. There we go. So taking this is important so we can actually reach this trade node. Because earlier in the start of the game we couldn't have the merchant over there. There we go. Rebels dealt with. And now that the rebels are dealt with, I can just send these guys over, have the siege start. Easy. Has Quito started their fort yet? So, Quito and I think Charca tend to start their fort. Like they're usually the next ones who make a fort in this region. So we kind of want to get rid of them before they get their fort started. Hopefully we'll be able to actually get there in time. Them sieging that is not an issue. This one's already cored, right? It's actually my province. Yeah, that's not an issue. Really? And we can't really fight them either, so no choice there. I could call in the auxiliaries. However, they're not gonna have manpower, is the problem. Did they already take it? Yeah, they already took it. I don't want to call the mercenaries over there. I guess I could call them further back. Yeah, I could call them further back. So I have additional forces to work with. I'll have this attached, and we can take this now. Oh, actually, no, I can have the auxiliaries do this. Oh, they have a siege 3. Okay, yeah, we'll have the auxiliaries do the siege then. There we go, that's better. Then let's have the Free Company go over here. The nice thing about this this venture into tribal lands thing is we can do this even at war. So as long as we have the 50 ducats, we can just keep doing it. And also, now that we have fully sieged Huila, we're just gonna take all their provinces now. I have to get rid of their army. Yeah, we have to get rid of their army. Also, I completely forgot to put a spy network on these guys. Oops, my bad. That could have gone faster if I remembered to put a spy network on these two. That's okay. Okay, Lima's done. And now I think we should be able to, yep, take all your money, core all of that. Thank you very much. And also, take all of this. That. And where are these rebels going? Okay, before we go to the next war, let's look at the political situation again. Chachapoya is allied with Quito and Cajamarca. Cajamarca is allied with just Chachapoya. Okay, so I can attack this guy to get both of them. Chimu are not allied to anyone. Ooh. I kind of want to take them now that they don't have allies first, especially since they have the fort over here. I don't want to have to deal with that fort when I have to fight like multiple opponents. Turga still hasn't started their fort, so that's good. And then Quito also still hasn't started their fort. Okay. If the rebels are going there, we'll just have the Free Company take this first. I'll send you over here. I'll send you over here. Problem is I don't know where Chimu's army is, so I don't think we'll be able to get the stack wipe on them. But as long as they don't have any allies before we declare the war, I think we'll be fine. So we'll make sure to rival them before we do the war declaration. Then now let's do this. And venture. And then we're gonna do that again for Arequipa. I think those are the only ones we have. Yeah. Arequipa. The next ones are gonna get unlocked later. And we don't really have money for the other ones just yet, so this is fine. Okay. It's done. Let's move to Arequipa and do that one. While these guys are headed over to Chimu. Hopefully they don't get an ally by the time I get there. Okay. Up. And let's do our last one. For now. We'll get more later. This entire line gives us that same option for a bunch of provinces. So we'll be able to take all the way up to here. Which is nice. So back when I did this before the DLC, like, make sure I take this one, expanded Bitma policy, as my first reform. Now I don't have to. I can just take anything else. Although I'm probably still gonna take this anyway, just so I have the frontiers plus the colonist. Just to speed things up. And especially since I want to colonize in this direction so we can get to the eastern coast, so we can meet the Europeans much sooner. Because we can get these reforms done way before any of the Europeans even show up. Okay. That's the last one, right? Yep. So now we can head over here. And then as soon as this army actually makes it here, I'm gonna declare the war, even though Pachacuti is not there yet. That's fine. I just gotta make sure I do the rival before Sharka wants to ally me. No, I'm so sorry, but we're gonna declare war on you very soon. I'm just gonna get rid of Chimu first, so we don't have to deal with any more forts apart from Chachapoya. Hopefully Quito hasn't started theirs yet either. Okay, let's declare this war. Whoops, I almost forgot. Chimu is now a rival, and now we declare the war. And I think for my war goal, 8%, 6, 21. Okay, definitely Chan. So we get lower war score costs. Now this one requires, I think, 9. So I think what I'm gonna do is just have the 2 mercenary companies on top of it. Oh, they were actually there, but I think we can stack wipe them. So So this one, we can take the lose reform progress because we don't have government reforms just yet, so it's a freebie. Nice, they got stack wipe on their own fort. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me get rid of this guy. Let's move him over here, just so we can recover manpower much faster. Oh. I think Pachacuti can handle this. Yeah, with the rebels getting the crossing penalty, I think my my ruler can handle that fight. Also, right, let's put the spy network. Let's not forget to do that so we can speed up the siege, especially since this is a level 3 fort. Tito hasn't started theirs. Sharka, have you started your fort? No. Okay, good. I believe that's like the main concern here because we don't want to get bogged down. Is my judgment right? Yes. Yes. Okay. Now we head over here. Have the mercenary company take over the siege. Ooh, actually, let's drop by here first and get a stack wipe freebie. These guys are full manpower now. This is 10k, so I can drop 1k out of this so that we're not bleeding too much manpower. Easy stack wipe. And then once this army takes this province, we'll just move them over here, help support, and then we'll split the army back over here. Yeah, the spy network already, yep. Okay. And while that's happening, let's look at the situation here. So, oh, they broke their alliance with Chachapoya. That means when I attack Quito, it's gonna be against these two. Okay. And then these two, they're still allied. Who are you rival to? Just Pacajes? Okay. So, ideally, I want to take Pacajes before any of them go in, because that's gonna force them to rival each other and break their alliance, and so I can deal with them one by one instead of having to fight both of them at the same time. Okay. This one's done. Let's move over here. And then let's split this. And then we're just going to move them as soon as the free company gets there. Get out. We're not bleeding manpower. I don't think we have any more rebel armies to deal with. Yep. Good. And then this siege should speed up with all my siege generals over there. But yeah, I think we're on schedule relatively. Okay. I think for this one, Triquiabo. It's all the way. Ooh, that's pretty far. And it's 10 separatists. What? That's a lot. That's a lot of separatists. Yeah, I think we'll pray for the 50-50, but I'm not gonna take the decision right now. We're gonna delay that. Also, if I start sounding weird, in the process of like moving back into my newly renovated room, I had to like clean a bunch of stuff, so my allergies are going ham. So if I sound kind of sick, it's because I am. I have to get rid of this edict. We're not gonna go into developing the gold mines just yet until we're near Epping. How did they rebuild so quickly? Guessing they took mercenaries. So this is definitely slightly slower than my nice. Okay, we won the 50-50. This is definitely slower than the test run that I did. Hey Steel, hope you feel better soon. I hope so too. Thanks. Thanks very well. Just no, Charca's making their fort. Okay. You have to get in. Shit. I'm not gonna make it in time. Thanks for dropping by, Steel, and thank you for the well wishes. I hope so too. Yeah, after Chimo, I'm gonna have to go to Pacajes so that we can force these two to rival each other, so I don't have to deal with both of them at the same time. Because I'm not gonna be able to make it here to stop them from building that fort. I'm kind of hoping that Quito just doesn't build their fort yet either. Ah. 35. Should be getting this pretty soon. Did we get it? No? Okay. One more tick. Why is it still 35? Bruh. Can we get something that's not 35? Okay, there we go. They're not gonna make it at the same time, I think. Yeah... Pachacuti is gonna... Well, Pachacuti is gonna get in earlier, that's fine. Because he's the god general, he's like 354. So it's fine if he gets in early. And then I think we leave these guys. We'll have the mercenary companies chase after them, and then let's merge this. Merge this, drop 1k so we can get the siege started. Excuse me. We'll take the prestige hit here. They should be, yep, stack wipe. It's nice. And now we can just sit here and siege whatever other provinces they have. Nice. Oh, they unconditionally... Nice, they unconditionally surrendered on that one. That makes things much easier for me. Thank you. So we're gonna take everything. And then let's take this. Hold on. My timing here for the monopoly is 54. We got 4 years. I think we'll be able to take everything else over here in that span of time. What's the reward on the mission first? Got the Coastal Peoples event. Then we get the additional military. Option 1 is integration. Ah, this one. Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to delay taking this mission so that I can delay the Coastal Peoples event, because that starts a small series of events that results in the Chimu provinces not giving us any manpower. And so what I'm going to do is delay that event up until the point when I can culture convert these provinces so I can get rid of all the Chimu culture here. That way, once I start the Coastal Peoples event and get that mini quest line, I get to keep the modifier, but then I don't get the penalty. So I can keep the administrative and diplomatic tech cost without losing or without getting the penalty on these provinces. So we're gonna delay that mission for now, and this one, because the Chan Chan Citadel Great Monument has defensiveness, I'm just gonna keep the fort here. This is gonna be a very powerful fort, not as powerful as I want it to be because it's coastal. Ideally, I want it to be on like a mountain province. That's not on the coast. But yeah, we're just gonna rely on the Chan Citadel being beast. So the next plan of attack here, I think, would be to go to Pacas and force these guys to break their alliance, and then we go back up. I think I'll have enough time to take over or fight Quito before they build their fort. So we're gonna run all the way down here. we're definitely going like back and forth on this one. Am I coring anything? Yeah, we're coring these provinces, but everything else is done. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. We're gonna lower autonomy. It's gonna give us some authority to work with to get close to our reforms. But more importantly, it also gives us more ducats on these. So I can do all of this exploiting, so we can get some extra ducats to work with. And then, I don't think we have the new missions yet. Or the ones for colonizing, right? Yeah. So these need to be finished, I think. But this one... what's this? So this one is for Mapu and La Rioja. So I think it's this one. Or yeah, I think it's this one. And then well, think about it. But for now, I just have to remember that we don't have the additional missions yet to take these. So you don't have to worry about that just yet. Now we're just gonna run here, and then I'm going to disable this fort just so we can save a bit on ducats. I don't want to use the fort maintenance up. How do I keep that mothballed, actually? Ah, there we go. Yeah. So we're gonna keep this fort mothballed, at least until we start fighting these guys again. But let's put the spy network ahead of time, in case I forget. And make sure we rival Pacas before we go in on them. My income is like going out of control on like how much it's eating up. No, it's because of, yeah, it's basically attrition. Like, okay, see. Okay. If they're in a coalition, I have to like declare on them quickly. We're not gonna get that stack wipe. Okay. 16, 8, 7. Okay. We're gonna go for their capital here. Gonna have to declare war before they get that coalition off. Oh, I forgot to rival them. No! I forgot to rival them. That's some... I'm gonna miss out on some power projection. Oh well. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay. So the way we want to split this is... we'll have the Siege 3 be the ones taking this, while the rest move forward and try to hunt down their army. Stack wipe them. Assuming I can find them. Where the hell are they? Okay, there they are. Pachacuti can lock them down. And then my army gets in. Didn't stack wipe them, unfortunately. Let's have these guys go over here. And then let's have you go all the way back to Puno so that you can recover your manpower sooner. I'm gonna change the gems. Okay, we got gems, wool, fish. Not very valuable, fortunately, on the rolls for that one. Okay. Why am I calling them back? I wanna. I guess this one, yeah, okay. This one's at least much closer. Just keep them here. Okay, we're earning positive, but that's probably because of the pillaging we're doing. Let's have Pachacudi go over here so we can recover manpower faster. Then once I eliminate these guys, these two should break their alliance, and then we can move on north. Deal with Quito before they build their fort. I could take Cajamarca first and force these two to break their alliance as well, because they're gonna rival each other. And as you can see, no one else should have Miltech too. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep it that way. We're gonna make sure no one gets the Miltech too before they're eliminated. Okay, there we go. And let's take all of this. All your money as well. Thank you very much. I like it. And just in time, the other provinces are also gonna get cord now. That doesn't finish a mission for us. When can I actually change the culture here? Not yet. So, the rebels are gonna show up at some point, so I kind of want to leave some forces to deal with that. They have 5k actually. We have a new mercenary company. I guess I can call in the Quito company. Yeah, we can call in the Quito company and have them deal with the rebels over there. And then we'll send everybody else over on this front. And then now that we have whatchamacallit, now that we have our next target over here, we're gonna automatically raise maintenance so that this fort goes up. Actually, I could just maintain this now, honestly, and just get the manpower started. Zone control. And this should force these guys to break their alliance. Yep, there they go. Here goes their alliance. State these for everything. And then let's see, when can I change the culture on this? Their separatism is gone, which is 1476. It's gonna be a while before I can take this mission then. Okay, we'll take that one. Send these guys over here. And then also, let's lower autonomy. Actually, I'm at my limit. Yeah, I'm at my limit because I'm about to hit the 100 authority necessary to get my first reform. So we're gonna hold off now. I think the ones I lowered were best, I think. Yeah, these two. So we'll just take that for now. And then send everybody north and try and attack Quito. And they still haven't, or Cajamarca, rather. Although I don't think I can rival Cajamarca. Yeah, they're too small for me. So no rival shenanigans this time around. I'll send everyone over to Pirwa so we can attack them from any province that they go to. There's our advisor over here. We can take land maintenance. Actually, man, my tummy hurts for some reason. Let's build a spy network for the Third World War. Quito wants an ally. No. Oh man, I'm getting really distracted because my tummy hurts right now, really badly. I might end the stream early. I might just try and finish the conquest and then end the stream early because my tummy does not feel good right now. Okay, we got this spy network already, right? So, and we're gonna take. I guess it doesn't matter since we're gonna just full annex them. Okay, stack wipe. Okay, this one. I think we'll take the actually, we can't do a reform, I think, if we're at war, I believe. Yeah, we have to be at peace. So I think we can delay our first reform and just take the chance for prestige or monarch power here. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay. No stack wipe, unfortunately, but we can send the auxiliaries over here, get the siege started. And we can just sit everybody here on this side and have them retreat to wherever the hell. We don't want to ruin the province too much because obviously we're going to take that province later. And then Amana. No. What's this? We have national debt. Ooh, okay. This one's nice. I do want to get rid of my debt eventually. How much is it actually? 33 times 5. It's 150 something. Oh, we actually... Oh. We can repay out everything. But then I feel like we're gonna end up taking loans again. Oh well. That's a cheaper advisor though, right? Yeah, we got a cheaper inflation guy. So that should be, yeah, okay, we're not making a larger deficit this time. Although we did have to spend the ducats to actually get that guy. There we go, there's the rebels. And I don't think we have to deal with any more now. We have some rebels that might spawn over in Huila. I want to send my guys over there. Which one is kind of the same, really? Okay. For this one, we'll take the loyalty. I don't want to risk losing stability, so I'll do that. And like I said earlier, we're not going to take any techs this early in the game. I'm gonna hold all of my monarch power until we reform. That way we can spend our excess monarch power to catching up the deficit from the tech jump. Okay. State all of that. Core it all. Nice. And are we? Yes, we're actually earning positive now. Thank you. And Quito hasn't built their fort yet. That's good. Who can I rival? I'll check who I can rival later. But whoever I can rival is gonna be my next target, I guess. $64 and still fail? Wow, okay. Got 64 and it still hasn't gotten the siege down. Amazing. Surely now... Oh my... Okay. Got rebels over here. This is 6k. Okay, this one's 6k, so maybe I need another batch of mercenaries over here to deal with that. Damn though, 64 3 times. Okay, finally. Now we take all of this. And both of those. And I think that should be Conquer Cajamarca. Gives us another general, I believe. Although right now I think all of my generals are already used. Is that general better though? No, the general is not better than the one I got earlier. 311 0311. Yeah. Although technically the 4 fire is not really doing much this early in the game, I guess. But the 2 siege is actually good, so oh well. So these guys should rival each other now, unless they end up rivaling Muisca instead. But I think it's time to go over to this side so we can get rid of guys. We can do these guys in quick succession, maybe. Or maybe I take Kalchalki first, and then Quito. Wait, hold on. We are at 95, so I guess I could do my reform first before we declare the war, so we don't have to deal with it later. So let's just do this. That gives me my 100 authority. And then for my first reform, I'm going to take the... I could be greedy and try to do the settler right away. Although... if I do the settler though, like what direction am I gonna take? Because I have the frontiers all the way until this side. I'm only gonna end up using the... and I also have frontiers over here as well. I believe... where's that? There's one that gives me... yeah, this one. So this one, Southern Fringes, gives me frontiers over here. So I don't want to use the colonists for the areas that I'm going to get frontiers in anyway. So I think the play... yeah, the play should be corporation cost. So we can do the last few conquests much faster. And it's also going to help with coring all of the colonized provinces as well, since you have to core them too anyway. So let's do that, and then before we unpause, let me get back to positive stab. And then... oh god. The rebels spawned on top of me, bro. That's messed up. Okay. Why did the rebels spawn on top of me, bro? What the... oh, they end up... and I was hoping they would rival each other. They ended up rivaling me. Okay. That sucks. Oh god, don't get stack wiped. Don't... That's annoying. That the rebels spawned right on top of me. Well, at least they're... okay, at least they're in the fort zone of control, so I shouldn't lose any... actually, these are pretended rebels, so you don't really lose anything if they get sieged. Other than time. That's really annoying though. And I don't think we can fight this. Yeah. We need more troops. Are they both still retreating? They're both still retreating. Too many military leaders. Why? Okay, we'll just get rid of this guy then. This one... I think was already changed. And I can't yeah, it's already been changed since I've already exploited it. So we can do the other provinces instead. Get a bunch of our authority back. And then now that those are all lords, we can exploit them for tax again. Okay. You have to get this guy back here. Or probably Lima first, so we can group up. So this kind of delays me from going in on one of these guys right away. I was so hoping that these two would rival each other, but fortunately that didn't happen. So that means if I fight Quito, I have to deal with them and the level 3 fort over here. What do I need to form Inca? I think we want to prioritize that. Cajamarca. Oh, actually, once Cajamarca is scored, I can already form Inca. Okay, so it doesn't actually matter if I try and take Quito first or not. So I guess we can go down to Charca and Calchalki first, so deal with these two guys before we do the 2v1 here. I'll probably do Calchalki first so that I can take my second reform here to be Mitma policy, so I can start colonizing towards the eastern side of South America so that we can get earlier contact with the Europeans. And then from there, we'll take Quito and Chachapoya, and then we'll take Charca last. Now, the rebels for Huila, they're gonna end up spawning over here. I wonder if I can get the rebels to fight the pretenders. If they end up moving over to one of these, but screw it. I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna send everybody in. Make sure everyone's consolidated. So that we're at full strength. Let's do that consolidation once again. Okay. Oh my god, we're cutting it close. Bro. I guess I should have called these guys in first. Where's everybody retreating? Same province? Okay. It's gonna waste a bit of time. Okay. We have about 1 year before I do my timers on my estates and things. So I'm kind of just hoping that no one gets Miltech 2 before then. Or do we try to risk it? I guess we could try to sneak in one more. Maybe we attack Quito first then. That's the case. Or we do my timers. Ugh. The pretenders spawning on top of my armies literally screwed me over. Yeah, no, we're not gonna have time. I have to do my timers first before we go to the next war. And then the rebels spawn over here. No, we're gonna get additional separatism here. Well, that sucks. Okay. Let's go in. This one. Let's take this and core. Trade efficiency, level 2, half cost. Can we afford that? We could, potentially. No, they're starting to build a fort. Okay. So their fort's going to be finished in 1456. I can't declare a war until after November 11, since I'm doing all of my cooldowns on estates. So that means my next target's going to have to be Quito. Not going to go in on these guys just yet. So we'll do Quito and these and Chachapoya. We're going to have to do them at the same time. And then after that, I'll go down, deal with Calchalki, and then we'll have Treco last. And that should be the last of the conquest. Hopefully by then, no one has gotten Miltech 2 yet, although maybe Sharka might get it. Yeah, they're at mil. Yeah, the ruler's 3 mil. Okay, let's consolidate before the fight gets in. Okay. Okay. And then Free Company is almost out of manpower. We can disband them now. Yeah, actually, we can disband the Free Company right now because I think we get a larger Free Company now. Yeah. So we'll disband them. We'll get new. We'll get access to. Get access to the Silver Company. 8 days, 6 days. Spawn in the Silver Company over here. That's gonna replace them. And in the meantime, we have to put in Kuti over on this army. Since these do have fixed generals, and I think also the Silver Company has a fixed general. This Free Company, we're gonna get it back eventually. Although I think by the time we expand into Quito, we're gonna have the 3 generic mercenary armies unlocked, so this one doesn't actually matter. Let's send auxiliaries over here. Send these guys over to I think over here because we want to try and stack wipe Chachapoya before we deal with Quito. The Silver Company we can send as well. Okay, stability is at least 3. Nazca needs space manpower at least 3. 65% or more trade power in Kiyaba. That's our home node, right? Yeah. No. It's over in here. Oh, what? Well, we're gonna get that when we conquer these guys, so I guess that's fine. We can take that mission. And now we can form Inca. There we go. And I think that also upgrades our Machu Picchu. There we go. Nice. And we get the rest of our mission tree, which is pretty cool. And so this is... So this part over here, this is the Sunset Invasion mission tree they added. Yeah, we basically have missions that would get us to conquer China in the first place. Although one of our Incan missions over here gives us our Indian Empire. I don't know which one is it. Ah, there we go. Reform religion. So once we get this mission, we get the Andean Empire. And so there's no reason for me to do the claim mandate anymore. So we're just going to destroy China in this mission 3 over here. From Heavenly Mandate and Chasing the Sun. That doesn't mean we're not going to have access to tributaries. But we do have something better, which is turning Europe into colonial nations, which is pretty funny. But that could be far into the campaign, not right now. Speaking of, almost at our timer. September. We'll get everybody gathered up over here. October, and then November. November is when our cooldowns come up. November 11 should get a pop-up. There we go. Okay. So let's do our cooldowns. We should have access to new monopolies over here somewhere. Well, I mean, we should have them. Let's do some exploring first. Okay. Do we not get? I guess we don't have the provinces yet, because I think let's it might be down here then. But we should have gotten like a wine monopoly over here already. I guess we didn't conquer the right person just yet. So we'll leave that for now. And then over here we should have, there we go, gemstones, mining. And then I think that's it. I kind of have to leave space because we need to get primacy later on for the monarch power. And then for the merchant guilds, there's another monopoly that should be here. Textiles, there we go. And I think that's everything. Okay, and then we seize land and get our free general. And our free general is Beast. What the hell? 6241. Let's go. Okay. Nice. And now we just extend this one, and I think we can go in on Chachapoya now. At least I would like to, except my tummy is acting up real badly. If I go to the bathroom right now, I feel like I'm gonna take way too long. And that's gonna eat up most of the stream time, so I feel like I should end the stream if I go to the bathroom. So I kinda wanna do this first before we go. I was hoping to get the full conquest done before I have to like leave. But yeah, no, my body is not agreeing with me right now. So once these guys get over here, let's declare the war. Then I think we can get to Quito before they can get their fort done. We'll co-belligerent them since there's no reason not to. Okay, we get the stack wipe. Also, I need to put a spy network over here. And we'll put the spy network over on... I forgot to rival them. No! Okay, whatever. Screw it. I forgot to rival them. I'm like paying attention to my my tummy right now, so... Oh, whoops. I let the month tick by. That was an accident. Okay. So, we'll leave these two on the siege, and then these two armies will go over here. They'll refill manpower anyway, so I think that's fine. But I think I have to leave like a 1k stack over on Moyobamba, just so we can siege that down, prevent reinforcements from coming in. And we'll hang out in Canary. I could send this over here, although I am worried that the reinforcements are coming in. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna take a break. I need to go. BRB. Hello? Ugh. Hello? Anybody there? Oh, excuse me. Ugh. Yeah. Ugh. I'm back. I'm back from the toilet. I don't know what I ate that made my ass want to explode, but it might have been the oyster omelets I had yesterday, but it doesn't seem like anyone else in the house had the same problem, so I don't know. But as expected, that ate up a chunk of the stream time. Man, my body is just like everything's just going wrong today. I had to like go to the I had to like sit down for a while, and then after cleaning up I was just sneezing a bunch. But anyway, now that distractions are over, I think we can continue. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it'll be like that sometimes, I guess. Anyway, where were we? I'm leaving these mercenaries to do the siege over in this fort. This guy is gonna siege this down, and then after that it's gonna catch up to this. I want to attack this area, but I think I can't do that on my own. I think what I'll do is I'll leave one guy, siege the province down, split up, and then we'll push into Quito, and then try and catch. Actually, I can go here, this direction, just so I can see. Yep, there we go. We can try to go for a stack wipe here, and then step on Quito, prevent the fort from going up. Should I just double check? Is there any other mission that I can do? No. Okay. I think most of these missions are going to start up once we actually finish the conquest over here. But anyway, I can unpause now. We already have the spy networks on both of these guys, right? Yep, there we go. Okay, now that this one's done, we can help out with the siege over here just to get it started. But once the manpower refills on this group, we'll move this 1k stack back over to the main army over here. For this one, I think we'll take the authority. Although we'll lose stab, but I think we can hopefully get an event for increased stab. I guess I could just pay for it. Yeah, we have a discount. Oh, excuse me. Then let's have it. Send the guy over here. Siege that down. Okay. We didn't get stack wipe, unfortunately. But we can do this. Send one guy over here, and then send the mercenary company over on Quito. Prevent the fort from going up and get the siege started on that side as well. Excuse me. Oh, what the? Bruh. We just get the event either way? Man. Okay, what if I... Can I take this twice? Can I stack that? Oh, okay. So if you... I can't actually hold this mission, so I was hoping that the event would not spawn if I held the mission, but I guess it doesn't let you do that. So we do end up having this modifier a bit early, but that also starts the event chain. Oh, nice. Okay, we can culture convert these provinces now. Actually. Okay. If that's the case, I guess we can just start the culture conversions now. So we'll do... I want to make sure we get rid of all of them. Should be all the Chimu provinces, right? Yeah. It's this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, so hopefully we can culture convert them completely before the next event on the in the sequence fires. And that way we don't suffer, these provinces don't suffer the penalty. Oh. Yeah, that trip to the bathroom was what I was worried about. That's why I was like trying to hold it in so we can actually get stuff done before I had to go, but I could hold it no longer. This one is already at 3k, so I think we can drop one. Actually, I want to see how fast everything goes. So this one gets to Canary in May 24. This one's May 20. This one's May 14. Okay. So we want everybody to hang out over in Esmeraldas because that's the one that has the shortest distance. Okay. And I think this one is still not full yet. There's a manpower. Nice, we're earning a lot of money now because we've stated a whole bunch of provinces. We can actually support all of the advisors we're running. Okay, this one's 10k. Let's move this guy over here. Oh no, you did not. You did not just spawn Pretender Rebels on top of me, bro. What the f... Okay, I had to retreat. So I'm like stop pausing it because I'm trying to see when... There we go. That is annoying. Why? I can't believe you would spawn the Pretenders right on top of me, bro. That's a pain in the ass. Okay, 57%. So hopefully once the siege is done, we can get these guys over to help with this. And hopefully these Pretenders don't go straight to Quito. Although actually, if they do, I think we have enough numbers to handle it. Let me just get rid of this one guy over here, move it over to my territory to regen. January 2, if it's over here, this is January 6. Okay, it's closer this way. There we go. Now we can move over with the mercenaries on that side. Core that. And then this one is the last one. So once this is done, we're gonna get the next batch of venture over on our missions. So it's gonna be this entire coastline over here. Let's just hold. We'll simultaneously have all the mercenaries going on them. The siege is done. Okay, never mind. Meet them there. Hopefully we can capture this fort before they get in. It's unfortunate. I was hoping we could get the fort done before they get in so we can get a more advantageous position. Siege 1, Siege 0. Okay, we'll leave the Siege 3 on top of the fort. Everyone else is gonna chase the Pretenders, get rid of them. And then we'll have one guy retake Esmeraldas. Okay, nice. Port is done. So we can catch up here. Get rid of the pretenders. Now we just gang up over here just in case their army comes back. And then I think we can get this done. There we go. Okay. So for Quito, I want to take everything. Let's do that. And then for you, it gives us a mission. Take over Quito. Gives us... it gives us the venture over into the north, and that connects us over to Muisca. Is there anything else that unlocks? I think that's the only thing. It's only take over Quito, so let's activate that now. And we can actually send... we can send the Silver Company to do that one. Yeah. Let's send the Silver Company over there. And that's Pastos. So this one only goes into the adjacent, so I can only go one at a time. Three companies. So we got the new. Yep, there we go. We got the new mercenary companies as well. We'll fill up our force limit with them. This gives us 30. So it gets us close to our force limit. We're gonna spawn that all the way here, actually. Just to get ready for the fight against either of these two. And then let's take our next peace deal. Take both of these. Full annex. Attack this. And then that should give us venture. And then the next one is in Popayan. Mana's done for that. And that also completes this mission over here. Seize the Chincha. So we can now start venturing over on this side as well. And we have another mission that's done. Expand into the jungle. So this one gives us infantry fire plus 0.25 and remote culture cost minus 50%. I could hold this, actually. Although, but we get the frontier in Haile. Yeah. I think I don't want to hold this because I want to take this province right away. Now we send all of these guys over here. Start dealing with the next or the last two nations on this side. And then let's move you to Popayan so we can get started on the next one. Rebels. How big are the rebels? 3.4? Okay, not too bad. We'll take the loss in professionalism since we don't have any professionalism to speak of right now. Oh god, we're gonna lose the Silver Company from that one. Ooh. Okay, we have to deal with some rebels first. That's a bit annoying. It's a bit annoying that we have to deal with some rebels first. Okay. Where were we? I guess I could hire another mercenary company. I could hire the additional free company over here, have them do the Popayan one. We're gonna be over force limit by 1, but not actually because the auxiliaries Where is that? The Cheka auxiliaries don't cost force limit. So we actually have an additional 3 more force limit we can work with. So instead we're just gonna have these guys over here. Let's have you with the new leader. And let's see. Oh, okay. So this guy is starting to build a fort, which means I want to attack him first. Can I rival either of them? Oh, I can't. Okay. 6, 12, 9. Take Jujui. Their war for Jujui. We'll go in here. And then I think we can delete the fort over in Oyas. We don't want to spend money on that one. We'll keep the one in Chanchan. Keep the one in Chanchan, although I think we can just mothball this. Honestly. Don't need we don't need that active. Just run everybody else over here. Speaking of, oh, I forgot to. I should have lowered the autonomy before we declared war. Oh well, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go over here. Do we have an extra general? We do. Okay. Where were we? Oh, we don't have money. Okay. I am going to actually take the indebted just for this. So we can venture. There we go. And then I believe the next one is, so we have these ones. And we've got these two as well. And okay, we'll take the 10 development one. That seems like an obvious choice. And then we'll take one house. Where is their army? Actually, where's their 6,000 troops? Are they like sitting out here because they're waiting for the I guess they're waiting for the rebels. Okay. Like the natives. We do this last one. And I think the next ones, yeah, we don't have anyone, any more venture tribal lands over here. Now we're connected to Muisca. We could take them if we wanted to. Although we don't really get claims against them. So I think we'll just have to wait for a mission or something for us to integrate them later. But we're gonna end up expanding over into Panama later on into the game. Just not right now. We can send this free company to catch up over here on this side. Right. I want the spy network. Is this the place? I'm guessing, yeah, this is the place where the fort is in, so it's good that I stopped that one from being built. Actually, yeah, I could start these. Probably not with the auxiliaries. Where is it? We'll start it with the silver company, actually. So let's do that one. We want to prioritize the ones on the coastline first before we take the inner provinces, because we can get some of the inner provinces over here as well. We'll have the auxiliaries rush over to the fort, and then we'll have the other armies do the fighting. To take this and then fight the rebels after. This up. And the free company can just catch up over here. Next. Get one. Excuse me. Ugh. Next one. Okay. So apart from the one that's going to the fort, let's attack this. And then we'll back them up once the auxiliaries get to the fort. Or actually, I could just sit here because Kalchaki's army could be over in the Fog of War. If I leave this, they might attack the ones sieging the fort down, so I actually might just stay. Keep going here. Going to the next coastline. Okay. So the siege is done, we just go on to the next one. There's the agenda done. Nice. Okay, we don't need everybody here. We don't need everybody here. Who can we leave? I guess the auxiliaries. And just have everybody move. Okay. Now that we have control of that, we can take all of these. Take all their money. And for all of that. And now we just have to declare on the last one. Just strike up. And I guess it doesn't matter which one we want to take first or prioritize, although I guess Potosi is like the highest priority province over here. Unfortunately, we're not in a position to stack wipe them. Kind of just declared war right away. I should probably put my army in position first, so I can attempt to stack wipe them. But now I think their army is gonna have a chance to like move away. Did I not move you? I should have. Pretty sure I moved you. I ordered you to move over here. Oh well. Okay, there's the separatists. I think that should be the rebel stack. Yeah, we don't have any rebel stacks now. We want to try and chase their army away while we send the auxiliaries and I guess the Quito company. Yeah. So we'll send the auxiliaries and the Quito company to do the siege while everyone else tries and chase the army, try and stack wipe it. Oh. that event. Okay, this one I think I might just wait for a stability event. I don't want to pay the additional 27 admin for that one. Siege 1, Siege 2. Trying to think of how I want to distribute the generals here. Since these two are bigger armies, I think I want to put the Siege 2 guy on this one. Siege this. And then the other one over here. And then these two are the ones that chase the army to try and stack wipe it. Okay, we'll pay the 60 ducats for that one. Sure. And then let's do this. Okay, so the next ones are in Mapu. Where the hell? Oh, it's this last one. Okay. Mapu. Catamarca. Tucuman. Okay, so pretty much this entire region. So I want to do this one first. This last coastal province first before I take the inner provinces. Okay, let's move over here. I'm not gonna attack the natives just yet because we don't have the ducats actually. I'm hoping we can get the ducats from finishing these guys off. The issue is like we have quite a bit of loans, but I think it's also about time that I start developing my gold mines pretty soon. So they're gonna try and siege coups go down. Surely not. Oh, they might be going for. Oh, I see what they're going for. They're trying to go for Chan Chan. So we have to put maintenance up so we can get the manpower back up, and then try to cut them off. We're losing a lot of money though. Nice, okay. So we've gotten rid of most of the Chimu culture now. There's just Tumbes and Anchan left. That means that's less provinces that have to suffer the penalty while I can keep the modifier. I think that also prevents the rebels from spawning in those provinces as well. So the rebels for the Chimu revolt should be much smaller, easier to deal with. Where the hell are they going? Are they going all the way here, bro? Right, I forgot to put spy network again. Right now. Yeah, they might be trying to go for my freaking. No, not corruption. Oh god, we're gonna lose money. A lot of money from this. Yeah, That's 8.75. Ugh. Okay, we can't do indebted to the burgers because we already got it earlier. I don't want to sell titles though, because the Inca have some mechanics that make it so the seize land seizes less and less percentage. I kind of don't want to sell land for this. We might just have to accept the big loans, the big interest loans. Which sucks. We're getting unlucky on the on that event though. Okay, they're just going out of bounds. Okay, that's fine. If they go out of bounds, then we don't care. It's a bad loan though. Eesh. Eesh. Okay. We can use it to pay off the 1% loans, and then once we pay those off, I'm guessing we're gonna end up taking another loan. So we can pay these off slowly. And then that should remove the indebted burgers, then we can get indebted again to pay for the big loans, the big interest loans. Refinancing. No, actually, I made a mistake. I should have used the loan from to take this. We'll take the Diplo power here. Okay. We'll do this. Venture. And that means our last ones are these four. These inner provinces. Someone's not in the list, right? Yeah. Okay. Siege these two provinces so we can get those done. Okay. We can get these done as well. Save that. And core. Local autonomy. Tumbes. Did I? I'm pretty sure I already lowered autonomy here. Yeah. 1481. We still have quite a few reforms to go anyway, so that goes up. By the time the cooldown is done, I think I can get another lower autonomy down again. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, we can give them the land. That's fine. That also increases increased levies, manpower bonus. Alright, we're getting pretty close here to sugar. This high value good. We're earning 9, so this would put us at 1. We can get one more month tick after this. Get 100%. Okay. Now we can full annex them. And that's the full conquest of this region before anyone got Miltech 2 done. Yep. Nice. Actually, they might have gotten Miltech 2 earlier. I don't know. Hey, Spar. So to relax from micromanagement, you play a game with even more micromanagement. Is this game fun? Yes. This game is fun. This game is fun if you figure out for yourself like what kind of shenanigans you're up to. So for me personally, I find it fun not playing in Europe because Europe is a freaking mess, and I hate playing in Europe. Playing anywhere else in Europe is like fun for me. But yeah, and like the micromanagement here is different from the one in Let's Plays 2 because I don't have to go like zoom in, zoom out, like all over the place constantly. Like the micromanagement here is like I can do it from this screen. I don't have to like, you know what I mean. you know what I mean when I compare that to the micromanagement I had to do with Endless Space 2, right? Like the jumping in and out of menus from that one is a bit of a mess. At least here it's like I can just be on this screen and do the micromanagement here and don't have to worry about it, and it's seamless, right? But yeah, this game is fun. This game is also very expensive though, so probably not recommended because of that. But yeah, there's the full conquest of the entire region before anyone got to Miltech 2, which is great. I did a test earlier. So I did this by 1458. I did the test earlier, and I'm pretty sure you can do this much faster than 1458. Like, I think I was able to do the full conquest before I even got my first reform. And I'm pretty sure, depending on how you play, you could probably do it even faster than I did in my test. So I think my test, I got the unification in like 1450 something, not 58, but like earlier than 58. And you might be able to get it in like 1450 or something ridiculous. But yeah, this is how you play Inca. You unify the region very quickly, and then you just speed 5 into all of your reforms, and then as soon as you're able to declare war on a European, which I guess I can just show you once we get to that point, right? But let me just delete this fort. At this point in the game, now we're just gonna try and power through the reforms so they can reform religion once we declare war on a European. Now let me just lower autonomy over in these provinces as well. That also gives us some authority so we can get our next reform. Before we do that though, okay, so we have one more province we can lower autonomy in. We're gonna hold that because we're at 100. We're gonna get a reform soon. Let me stab up so we can activate the reform. And then before we activate the reform, let me exploit development or tax here so we can get our cash. There you go. That's a lot of free money that we can use to do all of our colonization over here. Yeah, that's why civilization will switch where all the menus are dedicated buttons. Get it? Yeah. Yeah. Like, micromanagement, I'm fine with micromanagement. Like, you've seen me play RTS games. Micromanagement is fine for me, as long as it's not tedious. Right? If it's tedious micromanagement, you know, that's where we have problems. So at this point, I'm going to take expandment policy. So taking this is going to mean that I can now see what's over here. And I think also over here. So I can see through Fog of War now. Well, see whatever's immediately adjacent to me through Fog of War. So we're going to take that. And then we're going to... Oh my god, the Pretender Rebels spawned on top of my army again. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Why do you do this? Why do you do this to me? Why do you spawn the armies on top of my freaking... Oh, this is the first time I've seen that happen to me, actually. Usually they spawn like far away and I have to go to them. This is the first time I've experienced the Pretenders spawning on top of me, literally. Okay, we'll pick up the plus 20 settler increase, and that's... I believe that increases the frontiers as well? I could be wrong though. It doesn't look like it, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't look like frontiers are affected by the... Or maybe I need to let the month tick. Yeah, maybe I need to let the month tick. Okay, so we're gonna take the stab up here. That's where most of our admin's gonna go in, and then I think we get 2-month ticks for our mill to recover. Oh, don't wipe the army. Please get there in time. No. Are you kidding me? Okay. God. We'll call in. Actually, nah. I think, yeah, the money is better spent actually taking the these frontiers. Well, we got 10 more authority to work with. Also, that gives us more frontiers, frontier options. I'm gonna end up losing. So annoying, dude. That is so annoying. Why did they spawn on top of me, bro? Okay. Do this. Take that. 9 military monarch power right now is gonna give us 1488, and then plus 9 again, so that's 1497. So we're under cap. So we got 2-month ticks before I have to spend my monarch power. Let's go over here for the next one. Okay, we'll hold this event so we can delay the spawn. Then we attack this. Get our venture. All right, I have the colonist now. Which one was the one I colonized before? I know that there's like an order in which I colonized here, so I can get to the eastern coast much sooner. Was it this one? Was it this one or was it Chaco Central? I don't remember. Okay, I'm gonna take a guess it's this one. So we're gonna set that in. Hopefully that's the right one. Okay. And then next one is over. It's dev on this 3. And okay, we'll take the 10 dev first. Easily. Oh, they're gonna attack this too. Okay, we're gonna cap now, so I am going to dev my provinces. I'm getting tested for ADHD specifically so I can play these games. I can't imagine being a pilot trying to enjoy these games would just be tripping out thinking you're in space looking down Earth, probably. Truly the map painting experience. What was I doing? Right, I was gonna spend my monarch power. Now is the time we're gonna develop our provinces, specifically our gold mines. So we'll start with the capital over here. Let's bring this up to 10. And then... Oh crap, that's a separate state, okay. We'll hold that then. Hold the monarch power for a bit. Okay. Let's unsiege this with the small stack. We'll have the big stack try and fight the other pretender rebel group. And we'll attack this so that we can activate our venture over here. And then we'll go on to this last province over here for our last venture in this region. And then we're gonna move over to this side. Actually, I can get this started with this guy here. Pretty sure I don't have any more ventures over in the north. Yeah, I don't. Okay. Then attack. The venture. And now we attack over here. We get our last venture. We're gonna end up taking a loan. That's fine. Better to take the loans, but get these expansions much sooner than to not take the loan and then be slow on our expansion. I'm gonna take this one. There's the loan. That means 3 more ventures we can do. And then after I finish these up, I'm probably gonna end the stream pretty soon since we're already going overtime. Station, yeah, we'll keep that one. Let's go over here. I think that's the last one, yeah. It's our last 2 ventures we can take. Do this, our venture. Then attack over here. Also, I think I can lower autonomy, yep, over time. Gives us additional authority to work with. But we don't have any more exploits, I think, yep. Sucre. We have troops over there. I guess I can send the troops over here first over to Sucre so we can get that done. And then this is our last venture, although yeah, we're gonna lose ducats on the next month tech, so we're not gonna be able to get the we're not gonna be able to get the venture over there. We're gonna have to wait for the next loan, which sucks. So we'll just chill here then, before we take that province. We'll establish the penal colony, get the additional settler increase, that's fine. Get the rebels out. And then fight these last pretender rebels. Oh, nice! Gold! There we go. That's more gold mines for me. Like it. Okay, we'll take the authority here. Authority option. Arica is fish. Then let's send you over here. And I think we can mothball ports. You get into other Paradox games, Victoria Stellaris. I kind of want to try Victoria Stellaris. I think I have Stellaris. I haven't opened it. I haven't installed it, but I do have it. Victoria 3 I kind of want to try, but I don't have it. The only other Paradox game that I really play apart from EU4 is like CK2. But I've never actually streamed CK2. I probably should try it. Although I think most people these days are on CK3 now. But yeah, it's a bit hard to get into Paradox games primarily because of cost. They're very expensive games. If you want like the full experience, you know what I mean. But in terms of like, gameplay and time frame, I think I vibe the most with U4, and then I think I might be interested in Victoria if I get to play it. Just because of the time period and also because of the way the mechanics work. So we'll see if I ever actually manage to get Victoria 3. I don't really get into them because they're boring. If I knew what I was doing, I bet it would be a lot more fun. Ah. Yeah, they definitely... this is definitely not a game that you would like just jump into and then you know what you're doing right away. Actually, what am I waiting for here? I think I'm waiting for another loan. Yeah, I'm waiting for another loan for this province. But apart from that, I think I'm pretty much done for this stage of the game. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much done for this stage of the game. Yeah, not gonna lie, I don't remember how I learned this game to begin with. I kind of just figured things out. Not gonna lie to you, I do not remember how I learned this game. But at some point I just knew how to work around stuff and just be good at it. Does the game have a Cravers mod? Maybe. I should look into that actually. Maybe there is one. Although I feel like putting the Cravers in 1400s and 1500s is probably not gonna be a good idea for everyone else involved. But I think that's it today. Despite the distraction of having to sit on the porcelain throne, we managed to complete the entire conquest. Made decent time. We did it in 1458. Like I said earlier, I think I could have done it much faster. But I think it's also down to the mission choice here where I took the administrative option for core creation cost. With siege ability, I think you could do all of the invasions and annexations much faster, but then you'd be sitting on overextension for much longer because you're gonna run out of admin power to core all of those provinces. But technically, you would annex everybody much earlier than I did. I imagine if you were to try and really optimize this, you could probably do it much faster than I did even on my test run. But that's like the thing with the Inca compared to the Aztecs and the Mayas is like they have probably the fastest conquest done, and then the rest of the early game for them is getting through the reforms, and they can get these very quickly and still have a lot of spare time before the Europeans get here. So that's the nice thing about the Inca, and that's also kind of why I chose to play them this time around. Yeah, if not for the fact that I had to like sit down because my ass was exploding, I would have probably, you know, gotten this last province for the my venture that completes all of my frontiers, and then also done speed 5 all the way until I got all of my reforms. And then maybe if I had a bit more time, if I was able to do it fast enough, maybe try and get into contact with one of the Europeans so that we can set up for reforming the religion very early. But you know, my body is like falling apart today for some freaking reason. Uh, so we're gonna have to like end at this point. You know, like when you throw a baby in a pool and naturally can swim. Maybe that's you Paradox Games. Maybe, I don't know. It might also have to do with the fact that before getting into EU4, I was playing CK2 for a while already. So I was kind of familiar with how Paradox Games work. And so it was just a matter of adjusting to controlling a dynasty to now controlling a country. And then obviously, I think I did spend a few hours like actually looking up guides back in the day, and like figuring out how to play specific nations by watching other people's guides on it. So that's kind of how I learned, I guess. Hey Jinfala, is it like Victoria 3 or more like Hoi 4? I think EU4 is much closer to Victoria 3, no? Not with the combat though. I think with the combat, Victoria 3 is pretty unique. So in that sense, like, combat is closer to Hoi 4, but in terms of economy management and like other aspects, it's much closer to Victoria 3. Although I think Victoria 3 is just way too modern to be really compared to EU4, because EU4 is old. EU4 is very old, actually, at this point. For some reason, they keep making DLCs for this old-ass game. So Victoria 3 is kind of like already ahead in terms of the other series, so it's a bit hard to compare them. But I would say like EU4 is probably much closer to Victoria than it is to Hearts of Iron. Anyway, like I said, there's a bunch of distractions today, primarily my ass exploding, that I wasn't able to get to do much more than I was able to do, even though, you know, this is technically a lot, even though in terms of the year count we haven't really progressed that much. We only progressed pretty much 15 years. But yeah, conquering Inca in 14 years, pretty cool. The plan for this week, as usual, we're gonna have my Neural Cloud Exception Protocol video going up tomorrow, and then on Thursday we're gonna continue this. Pretty much I'm gonna get this last province and then just work on my reforms, really, because once we get this, it's just gonna be speed 5 all the way until we make contact with the first European, and then I'm going to no CB that European and then wait 1 year, unconditionally surrender, give them land, activate my reform religion, declare war on the colony that forms, take back my land, and then suddenly we're going to be a great power. So that's going to be the plan for Thursday. And then Saturday for latter weekend, I don't know what game I'm going to be playing just yet. We'll have to see. Definitely not Age of Empires 3, because that's what we played last weekend, and we actually had pretty good result. And also, even though I have like new deck ideas cooking for Age of Empires 3, unfortunately I have to like put that off because I don't want to do the same game like twice in a week. So we'll still have to see what game I end up playing on latter weekend for Saturday. But that's gonna be the plan for this week. And yeah. Like I mentioned earlier, I've finally moved back into my room. My room was being renovated for a while, and that's why in the past few weeks I was not, you know, I was like probably not streaming in like the best quality. But now I'm finally back in my room. I'm finally streaming back in my room. Unfortunately, I haven't ordered my mic arm yet, so I haven't readjusted the filters on my microphone. Thankfully, no one else has been complaining about it, so I'm guessing my filters are still holding up and like the audio is still fine. But I'm gonna order my mic arm now, and also like a bunch of the other equipment that I need to replace and upgrade. And hopefully by when those things come in, I'm gonna be able to get better mic quality, and also just have better audio quality with my headset, since I am buying like a DAC amp for it and like a new jack. And then I think I also need to buy a new desk because I have a desk. You need a new desk mat. I think it's already marking on the new desk actually. Anyway, what time frame is this game playing in, if I may ask? So this is, if you're talking about like the in-game year, so that's 1444 until 1821. So that's about the early, or no, it's about the late medieval period, beginning with the Renaissance. And then it ends towards the very beginning of the industrial era. The Industrial Revolution is like an actual institution, I believe. Yeah, it's the last institution, 1750. 1821, not 1833. 1444 until 1821. So it is pretty long. It's 400 years. I believe CK2 was much longer. CK2 is like almost 1,000 years. They shortened that in CK3 because you don't have the really old start dates in CK3 anymore. But yeah, in terms of time frame, I think CK2 was actually the longest one. CK3, you gave up on CK3. I haven't tried CK3 yet. I haven't tried CK3 yet, partly because I haven't bought it. But also because like, you know how it is with Paradox games, they kind of just constantly release DLC. I mean, look at EU4. This game is freaking old and they have like so much DLC for it. So I kind of prefer playing like a game that has like a more stable build with like no more changes being added to it. But or at the very least, like the changes coming in very sparingly. So I don't know if I'm gonna ever stream CK3. We'll see. That might be for the future. Anyway, I think we've gotten on quite a bit. So, like I said, that's gonna be the plan for this week. Neural Cloud tomorrow, Speed 5 to meeting a European on Thursday, and then it's gonna be a random guess for what I climb in ranked for Saturday. Also, I need to like remind myself to buy my new equipment. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks to Steel, Spar, and Jinfala for dropping by. For everyone else, well, yeah, I'm gonna mess up my outro. For everyone else, wherever you watch it from, whether it's on Twitch or on YouTube, whether it's live or the VOD, have a good day or good night. Take care. And I'll see you on Thursday. Or tomorrow if you're gonna watch the premiere. Anyway, bye-bye. Hopefully my allergy is not gonna be acting up too much by Thursday.